Let's make sure you can all. Don't worry, Marcus will be here momentarily. He said he wanted to put up a microphone. Wanted to put up a light, not a microphone, light. He'll be here. He was already ready. He just wanted to, I don't know, change his lighting or whatever. But yeah, he was excited to do this comparison. I am too. I think it's actually quite a good matchup. I mean, these guys are known for having ugly physiques, so I think this is pretty apt, pretty fitting. And once he gets here, we'll do it. And I decided to do something a little differently. Maybe I'll explain it a bit more when Marcus gets here. If you plan on leaving a super chat, for one, thank you. But two, hold off on it because in today's video, oh, I don't have it up. We're going to be doing I decided to just give you guys a scorecard anyway. So if you leave a super chat, Marcus has his, I have mine. But then I have a super chat scorecard. So for each super chat, if there may be some infighting going on this, but if you leave a super chat while we're talking about the front double, we'll count your opinion on the fan super chat scorecard, and then we'll average it all together. So it's not just a 1 and 2. You guys have your own scorecards. Honestly, the Olympia should do something like this. Where the fans in person vote on who they want, not just for like People's Champ. I don't know why they don't do something like that. Or like Detroit Pro just did, where they did classic versus open divisions, and they had a King of Detroit, they called it, and fans voted on who they wanted to win a little extra cash and who they just preferred. And honestly, Wesley mogged. Yeah, Wesley kind of mogged. But while Marcus is getting ready, who knows what he's doing? I want to just show a little bit of Branch. I think some people may come into this comparison and be set either or. They say, "Oh, Branch is too ugly; he can't win," or "Nick Walker's waist is too wide; he can't win." Old school, previous eras were better. Whatever. But I gathered some footage here, and you guys gotta take a look at this account on YouTube. By the way, he has a lot of great footage of a lot of these like earlier Arnold classics, and pretty good channel actually, a pretty good archive. But I mean, I'm looking at this, and I'm thinking, shit, this wins the Olympia now. Branch competed. I don't know though. I don't know. I don't know if the judges would go for something like this. Would I? Absolutely. Like, do I think this beats our current Mr. Olympia and that physique, 2025 Derek? I'll do the comparison, but I'm not. I'm inclined to think. I put this in the chat earlier. I'm inclined to think this absolutely dog walks Derek. I think it wins. I think it goes 6-2 on poses, with Derek only winning the back poses. But maybe that's a short video I can throw together. Today's matchup is a lot more interesting. I think Nick is very comparable with Branch, and he's just a better bodybuilder than Derek. So yeah. Question is what has more vascularity, Nick's calves or Branch's chest? The problem is Nick's vascularity is kind of unsightly throughout his legs. Branch the only one to challenge Nick's legs from behind. Yeah, he's one of the very few. One of the very few for sure. I don't even know. I don't think he's straight up the only one. Obviously you'll have your Phils, you'll have your Ronnie. But like, and then I'm even struggling to think like who, and to be quite honest, I think Nick has the best lower body from the rear of all time, with the immense quads, just the circumference of the thighs from the rear, and then the thick hamstrings. I don't know. I don't really know if anybody beats that. Ronnie still might, but that's just because of the shape, pause of the glutes, especially. I am always people got to remember when it comes to ass, it is shape over size, and this applies to all realms of ass. And then we'll show a little bit of Nick. Oh, I thought this was interesting. Nick trying to be a little aesthetic at the Arnold Classic with a little bit of a tilt. What do you guys think of this? I don't know. What do you guys think? Derek also winning the front double, at least against Branch? I don't think so. You'll see the video. You'll see the picture I chose today of Branch. I don't think so. Which is crazy. No, he kind of looks like he kind of reminds me of I don't know if you guys remember Joel Thomas. A good physique, good physique. He's not doing too much nowadays. I don't know if he's going to do anything. Um, but we saw Branch. We'll take a look at Nick Walker. Shout out to Birdo Media. These guys have great. I thought about using these screenshots for, everyone that I'll be using their Arnold Classic versions for going forward, because these videos are so good. So shout out to them. But I mean, Nick looks good too. Nick looks great too. I mean, the thing is, they both have clearly defined weaknesses. Yeah. Nick's shape is not that horrible, to be honest. Right. Right. And honestly, neither is Branch. Branch caught a lot of shit back in the day. And some of it, I guess, towards the end of his career was maybe more applicable because by then he had torn like almost every muscle group, or at least one side of every muscle group. And the muscle quality and skin quality, I saw someone one time put in the comment section, he looks like beat up hamburger meat, which that's but I mean, Nick Walker has this kind of nasty, grainy quality as well. But I think both of them are the claim that they are unsightly and unshapely to an extent that they just cannot be redeemed and win on a bodybuilding stage. That's totally overblown. It's just not even true. Are you ready? We're live.
Yeah, I'm ready. My other laptop's not ready though, so I had to get on this one.
Okay, but you can hear me, right?
I hear you. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. No echo for now.
All right. Loud and queer.
Did you say queer?
Freudian slip. I'm sorry.
Yeah, one time I did say that on a video. I said so and so wins this pose, and it's quite clear. I meant to say.
Oh.
But of course I said quite queer.
But when you got little teeth like us, it's just bound to happen. Words are bound to come out a little flubbered up.
I'm excited for today's matchup. I don't know if you saw me talk about this, Marcus, but we're gonna have a super chat scorecard. So,
I like it.
Yeah, when we, I want the fans to be involved, but in a controlled sense. So leave a super chat of any amount when we talk about each individual pose, and then we'll get your opinion in there as well. You can determine the margin. And then Marcus and I, so we'll leave our scorecards as well. So it's going to be a mix, a three-way scorecard. And I know Marcus loves a good three-way. Oh, I have to get your opinion on this. Did you see when Nick hit this when he's doing like a little bit of a tilt?
No, I did not see this.
What are your thoughts about?
Tilt?
What are your thoughts about this?
I mean, I'm not mad at it. It doesn't look bad at all. I mean, I'm a fan of his front double. What's the weird thing? I think I might be on the contrary when it comes to a lot of people like when he doesn't crunch down too much, or there's like the happy medium. Mm-hmm. To where I kind of like, would you consider this the happy medium, right?
I consider
not fully crunched, huh?
I really like it. All around, yeah. It's not super. I don't think he should crunch all the way down.
Yeah.
I agree with you.
But I'm a fan of this.
Kenson, request denied. No, I have to train and eat, he says. We'll see Kenson very soon. I got to hit him up for some things. Like them cheeks. Anyway, a lot of older bodybuilding fans remember Branch's later physique, which was pretty gremlin coated, but we forget how good he was throughout his career. He was second place at the Olympia for a reason. And also, I have to say, we are not using, I thought it'd be more interesting to use Branch's Arnold Classic win, to Nick's Arnold Classic win. More people had him winning, than Andrew. But anyway, I decided to use an Arnold Classic version of Branch. A very good one. This definitely met my standards. I could have used 2009. Overblown, overused, to be honest. So we're going to use 2011 Branch with a little bit of 2012 thrown in there, mainly for sizing purposes, because the angle of 2011's photos are taken like really harshly. But nonetheless, I think the sizing, despite them never being seen on a real stage, so I had to completely guess, I think it's going to be somewhat accurate because they are basically the same height. But Branch is going to be shorter in a lot of shots because I think he's about an inch shorter, and he squats down a lot in his poses. And
Oh, you saw you already got some flack in the right
Oh
before
yeah,
we even
that was
started.
utterly stupid.
I
Warren is
tried to
shorter.
fan for
Why
you.
can't you guys get it right even in the thumbnail? I assume this is rage bait. It has to. I can't. But surely no one is this stupid. But I don't know. I really don't know. Um. Okay, Marcus. I have your scorecard. I have mine. The fans have theirs. No time limit on this one because although I think this is one we may be able to deliberate a lot. So I'll set a little thing.
This is the true oranges to oranges.
Yeah, this is yeah. We
You
always
know?
say, "Oh, this is apples and oranges. It can go either way." Well, I mean, we're splitting hairs today.
Yeah.
Um, but okay. And I have some great video for afterwards, Marcus. Like, there was actually some good video of Branch in 2011. So we'll get to that as well. But first, we'll go through all the 8 poses and pictures, and then we'll go through on videos. So, all right. Without further ado, Marcus, take it away. Front double biceps.
Man. Front double bicep, man. To me, just a more pleasing look, overall silhouette is going to go to Branch. Still got good size arms. Looks very narrow in the sense of how much space he's taking up. I don't know if he looks like he has some short arms. Am I bugging? He looks like he has some
Branch.
short arms. Branch, yeah,
I think
short
yeah,
arms.
Branch was known for his T-Rex arms.
Okay, yeah, because that's their look. But T-Rex arms are winning this Jurassic Park war right here because quads look incredible. I mean, talk about just the shape of them quads, man. I love that. That's the shape I prefer right there.
Quadrosaurus, as they call him.
Hey, there you go. That's what it is. Man, feel free to
Who is
read it.
that?
That's
Was that
that's
to
my
me? Hopefully,
that's
he's
my
not
feel free
texting
to
me.
read it. Feel free to read it. New playlist.
Oh,
Where'd he send it to?
not to me. I was about to say.
Oh, website. Songs I play to stop me from killing someone.
Okay, we're all right.
we got we got we, we
I
got
I
the first song. You should appreciate this, Dylan. Is "Cool It Now" by New Edition.
never heard of her.
Never heard of them. "Kiss from a Rose" by Seal.
I
Come
have
on.
heard that. I love that song.
Okay. Apache, Sugar Hill Gang.
I've heard Apache. Is that a sample? Are they sampling the song from the '60s by the Shadows?
Oh, I don't want to play it. It might,
Oh yeah, yeah.
Go by Common. Nate Dogg. You're a fan of Nate Dogg.
Okay, we're not gonna allow grips to derail this comparison. Okay. Branch's arms are beating Nick's arms, or at least on par. I might be tripping.
Well, shape
Yeah,
wise, I like the shape. I mean, it's hard to beat Nick's arms though.
right. Right. I'm giving this to Branch too. I don't know if you outright said that. We're using the
Two
same
for
2, 3, and
Branch.
4 point system. Yeah. So we're both going to go Branch 2 on this. But I hate to be. I literally just harped on the judges for this
Yeah,
all
Branch does
week
not have better
long.
arms.
But it's for the waistline. I just think there's like a better flow to this. Ranchero says front double
Branchito.
Branch 2. Okay. Well, I'm going to put that down on the scorecard.
Yeah, in Halo, you're right. I mean, yeah, no, he's not. No way Branch has better arms. You are 100% correct.
Yeah. But really, this is pretty close. This is pretty close all around. Like, I can see why Nick is winning. And again, sizing, it's close, but it's kind of up in the air. Maybe Branch is too, because his picks are kind of taken from a harsh angle. Legs, I may honestly prefer Nick's for separation, but I mean, in terms of thickness and density, and just how they complement the upper body, you got to go with Branch.
Yeah, to me personally, the width of Branch's chest, the overall shape, chest going into the lats, the way he's posing, quads, it's what wins him this one.
Yo, I saw Johnny Jackson like six or seven times this weekend.
Yeah, I'm surprised. It actually kind of pissed me off. For everybody else, Dylan was over there like, "Look who it is! It's the buff unicorn. Look who it is! It's this person."
Well, I wasn't going to say, look, there are Johnny and Branch. We were too close. I didn't want to. Those are two people that I definitely didn't want to bother. Two friends just having a conversation, having a little fireside chat outside of the venue.
6 times this weekend.
I was making a
Should have
joke
said
that I kept
something,
calling every black guy Johnny Jackson.
which is terrible.
Yeah. Anyway. Anyway. Uh photo, obviously there's a slim pickings for when Nick Walker hits front lat spread. Branch, this is an aesthetic shot, and he's not totally unaesthetic, but Nick Walker may come from behind, pause, and take this one from him. I don't think I'm going that way. It's kind of hard on this one because of the photos. But what do you think, Marcus?
Well, I'd give DJ Animar some credit for having Nick in the front lat spread.
It's
Though
not
I
it's not a crazy
disagree.
opinion.
I do disagree because I do think that most people are going to catch flack for giving Nick a front lat spread, and to a lot of people.
Sure.
Me, once again, I'm trying to dissect the body, serial killer pause, the chest once again, quads. It's just it's to me it's Branch's pose again. By two. This one's less of a margin for me personally than the front double.
Yo, Ranchero, let somebody else have a chance. No, I appreciate it. I'll appreciate it. We'll put it down for Branch too. I think that's what we're all going with, huh? I don't
Yeah.
know. Maybe I want to be a bit of a contrarian. Honestly, yeah, Ranchero, Branch's chest is my deciding factor
Look at the fullness.
more than like the waistline even. Like I think Nick's execution and just like I think the arms really help for me.
And once again, look where those quads start, man. Look at that roundness just starting right from the hip bone. Beautiful. Beautiful look.
Okay. I'll go to Branch. You all have convinced me. But let's turn these buses to the side. This is another one little hard to size because Branch is one that like gets 6 inches shorter because of how much he was squat down in this pose. So I don't know how accurate, this is. With that said, I know Nick Walker's known for a gnarly side chest shot. It's going to Branch for me.
It's interesting. Branch looks like he was starring in the Willy Wonka and the chocolate factory. When he gets dipped in chocolate.
His tan was holy shit, bro. He never had a good tan ever.
Or one of the Johnny Depp Oompa Loompas where they're like, painted
brass
like orange.
But no,
but
like
man, yeah, who would have thought that we would have someone who rivals Nick's side chest. This is a really good shot for Branch, man.
Now that's ridiculous. I will say, side leg is probably a bit bigger on Branch because of the photos, and the upper body's a bit smaller again because of that looking up angle. So the side that made the sizing even harder.
Yeah, you know what the sad thing is? You don't even get this line. Where was it? Oh, the best scene in life. Branch on the horse on Generation Iron 1. We need to do our little movie night, and we need to have Dylan.
We should watch Generation Iron.
Watch Generation Iron because he's never seen that movie.
He tore his quad on said horse, right? Or are we talking about a different horse?
No, same horse, same cowboy. It was terrible, and he was just talking. The editors did it beautifully. They were like, they had him talking prior about how he never gets injured, blah blah blah. Never got an injury, blah blah blah. And then, like literally within 10 seconds, you see him and just plop off the horse, and you just hear, oh, it was so terrible.
Yeah. Okay. Well, yeah. We'll definitely watch some of these bodybuilding movies. We should do one where we watch every single one. When I get to 10,000 subscribers, I will watch every Generation Iron in a row in the Discord.
Oh my goodness, yeah. It gets around the natty one. It gets a little. I don't know.
Yeah.
And I'm all for the natties, but yeah.
If you wanna jump into the Discord, if you want to become a Discord member, become a channel member for penny a day. No, it's 10 cents a day, $2.99 a month. Become a channel member, you'll get access to the Discord.
Yeah, great conversations in there. Some little topsy-turvy. If you want another great variation of this duo here, go to the Old School Abs page and see us at the Muscle Immaturity Show.
Anyway, I gave this to Branch. I think the side leg is very comparable. What's going to win
Yeah,
this
this
for him,
is.
IRL, is probably going to be the chest. But Nick did improve his chest at the Arnold. It was fuller. It actually had some good girth to it.
You know, it's
Pause.
interesting. I want to sit there and say like it was a close one, but you can also see Branch kind of running away with this one a little bit. I'm still going to be conservative and give him the 2 for
Oh yeah, I'm
Branch,
going Branch too for sure.
but I understand why someone might give him a 3 because this looks pretty nutty. I will say, DJ Animar, you are 100% correct. I think it's because he looks like Stone Cold. I think he looks like Stone Cold's little Texas rattlesnake
He
brother.
does.
So I
He
get
does.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Now this may be some, I always, here's another photo, I guess. I included another one. They're both from 2012, but this is like there's a flash on the camera hitting him. This one, he's not sitting on the side leg as much, but I mean, I think I put this in here because you can see the difference in the chest, especially
Yeah,
that.
yeah. This is that type of lifting he was doing, man.
But that type of lifting, it always surprised me when I turn Branch around. Pause. When I would turn him around and I think, oh, he's deadlifting, he's rowing, he's doing all this. I didn't think his back double, especially, was that good.
Lot of good, very dense, but not a fan of the way he's hitting it. Not a fan of where he
The
has his
squatty potty
elbows
stance, he looks like he's taking a
placed.
shit.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I might have to give this one. I granted credit for Branch for having so much, density and just great conditioning. I mean, that lower leg is, I would say, on par with Nick, which is shocking. And what I mean by that is in the conditioning. Branch is losing it in size. This could be a Nick for 3, man.
Um, that's actually what I just wrote down for myself.
Nick 3, yeah,
Nick
yeah.
3. Nick 3. Um,
Granted, how much smaller is Branch as far as overall space he's taking up in this shot? Is he
I'm not
losing a
going to
lot
say
of
he's
width?
narrow, but he is. I think there would be more space taken up by Nick for sure, especially
Yeah,
in this pose.
because to me that makes a difference. I mean, you see with a lot of people. You were sitting there crying about the comment section and people being horrendous, talking about how like not to be a punk, but like how Andrew has a better back double or rear lat spread than Nick.
It's bigger.
Is bigger, yes, takes up more space, and I do think that
Thanks.
makes people sway away.
Thanks for the
Hey,
super
look at
chat. We'll put
Pantera.
that down on the fan scorecard. Fan scorecard, excuse me. Nick 3. Wow.
I'm
I'm
pretty
gonna go ahead and
sure
put mine down.
he was Mr. Commando and Branch were playing the same music in the gym. By the way, Branch looks like a Pantera,
I
Pantera
think
kind of guy.
2, Nick. Too bad, Ranchero. You just got overruled by both time and money. You can go on the next one if you want, though. You can go. We'll get to the next one. You can tell me the margin on that one. Maybe find another back double pick for Branch. Oh, say
There you
no
go.
more. Say no more. As
I
you can
will
see,
say
this is
this
from
to
2012.
me, this makes it less of a 3. You know what I'm saying? Like to me, right here, because this is better executed for me personally. Still a lot of conditioning going on. Still looks very good to where I could just give this a 2 for Nick.
I'm still sticking with 3. I think the only way, I was saying Branch lifts heavy and hard. He translates to a rough, thick back, right? The only thing that's indicative of his training is the amount of inflammation he has. Like he's so conditioned, but then when you go back here and look, it's just even here, it's just like it's just not as dry and hard as the rest. Even like the lower body from the front. And speaking of the lower body, who do you have winning there? Because I know a lot of people
That's
think,
easy. Sorry, that's easy.
ooh, easy.
That's easy.
I would agree though. I would
Yeah,
agree.
because this is the thing. It's incredible conditioning with some good size versus
The
superb,
thickest
incredible
hamstrings of all time.
size with really good conditioning. So
Right.
yeah, Nick is still winning in that department too. But this is the thing, Branch. You put this shot up against a lot of people. This shot is winning. This picture right here, you put this up against a lot of even a lot of the back doubles of today's climate, today's IFBB. This is up there. So
I think the
I'll
lower
still
body
keep
would pull a
3,
lot of weight for him. Okay.
100%. And I don't think I think it's more so not so much his. I think not that he can't pull out his lats. I think it's he's missing that lower back. I don't think he has the most.
On.
Yeah.
That's what lifting heavy gets you.
Honestly, it gets you that nerve,
No
those
lats.
nerves that don't want to talk to you no more.
Right.
And yeah, you see it with Hadi a little bit. You saw it with Rami.
Well, let's move on to the second back pose. I don't know if I have two photos. Oh, the two photos are right here. Yeah, this is 2011 over here. Like I just didn't even know how to size this because he would always hunch this one over so much, right? And then so I was like, okay, well, here's something a little more head on, but from 2012.
Oh, look at those. Look at them. Once again, man. Credit where credit is due at the lifting. If you ever want to telltale that somebody lifts their ass off in the gym, go ahead and look at Branch's traps.
Yeah. Yeah.
That signifies somebody who is fucking whipping ass.
Ash is in chat. He's going to tell you that doesn't correlate.
Ah, no, Ash. I mean, no matter what training style you're doing, this is what lifting heavy will get you. You will start to see. I mean, obviously some other things as well. You know, you need that little cocktail to maybe get them receptors firing. But
sure,
this is nothing but hard work, and I mean, you even see it down to the adductors for both of these gentlemen. It's just superb training, and you can there's an argument for the other side because I do think that's what has really helped Nick is. Not necessarily to say doing the opposite training style of a Branch, but more so that fine tuning that, what you see in that, what's that guy with the little weird, he looks like Jack from The Incredibles, the guy whose training style he does that RP strength or whatever.
Mike Israetel?
Not Mike Israetel, but his little friend, the other
Jared
guy.
Feather?
Jared Feather. Okay. Yeah. Him. That little RP strength thing that they're doing where Nick follows it pretty heavily, pretty extensively. I do think you can kind of give credit to that a lot for what we were seeing in Nick's overall leg size and just his training style. So it is, two different paths to get to the same finish line. But I mean, something's got to be said for Branch's fucking depth, intensity.
Something's got to be said about Branch's posing, bro.
True.
I don't know what that is. I legit was going to. I got to mention this.
This is a Ninja Turtle.
I left the crop. I didn't crop it a certain closer for one reason. How wide are you posing your legs that your knee or your calf rather extends further out than your elbow? Usually that never, that just never happens. But Branch, he's damn near doing the splits in his poses. And then also, I just don't think his hand placement is super good here.
He's used to riding that horse. So
well, not it's not skilled enough in that department, apparently. Oh, hold on. Nick does too much stress BS though. He has amazing standardized form like a true athlete. Bodybuilding training mixed with powerlifting training, and yeah, Branch's posing needs some help. That's the way to go.
Yeah,
that's the way to go. Risk them injuries.
Yeah.
No, I agree. That's not even sarcastic. I agree.
And I don't think you can ever do too much.
Pause. Ever. You can't do much. You can never do too much anything.
Well, even with the stretching and all that, which you can pause that, but even with that, it helps prevent so much injury. So I'm for it, and I can attest to what not stretching will get you. So
right.
Yeah.
Anyway, I was gonna do Nick 2 on this, but until I just think Branch's posing kind of needs punished. Hot take.
If you were to only have that left shot of Branch, I'd be like, this is a 3. But I do think that other one is saving him a little bit from the wash. But I don't know, man. I do know that we always look at the 2 to 3 area differently. But I do think that conditioning and that overall size and the shape of homeboy Branch's legs in this rear lat spread is saving him quite a bit from getting a 3.
Okay. Well, you're going 2 then?
Nick 2, yeah.
Nick 2. All right. Well, this is a pose I've been dreading, Marcus. You know how much I love my Nick side tricep. But I like Branch's side tricep a lot too.
Look at that chest.
That chest.
Yeah.
Smaller midsection. Still good abs. Great side leg. Nick is tilting a little more torso forward here to show off his abs, and they're good. They're great. I don't know, Marcus. I need to hear. I need to hear all arguments.
I mean,
Because
my arguments are for Branch right now a little bit. Like, you don't see chest like this on white guys nowadays. You don't see it.
Ian Valier.
Nah, it ain't hanging like this, man.
Samson.
Pause, but
Oh wait.
yeah, exactly.
Hold on.
This is
Hold on.
nutty, man.
Let me think. Let me think. A white guy with milk. Martin Fitzwater. He doesn't hang like that though.
No, but good. That is a good one. Yes, Martin. I've always
Yeah.
kind of compared him to the Dexter, that under Phil-esque. I've always compared him to that. He has the best of both worlds. Very round looking muscle bellies to me personally, especially for a white guy. And it's Gen X is a thing. We know that.
Define white when it comes to Angel Calderon.
I know. Calderon. You might have more Samson in him than Branch. So yeah.
Yeah, I guess that's really my only option. White guys with thick milkers.
Here, this is a great comment because I think this should be spoken on. Arnold has the best chest.
Do you disagree?
In the sense of overall shape, I think he has a lot of width, things like that. But I think if we were to put him in today's climate,
people have surpassed him.
Yes. So of his time, okay, cool, great. He had a stellar, outstanding chest, but I think it's like we're mixing up. One, he barely had any even like.
Now, I think if the biggest thing is the posing was different back then. If he, squashed the pecs like they do in a side chest now, I think he still ends up in the top 20 pecs of all time, which from a dude from the 70s ending up on any body part list aside from like arms is crazy.
Yeah.
I always forget Angel Calderon is Spanish and not Brazilian. So I stand corrected. Kind of looks like a mole though. Perhaps the ugliest bodybuilder of all time. Sorry, Angel. I do like Angel's physique though. I think Lee Haney's chest was better than Arnie at his peak. It's like from that era, from the pre-modern era, yeah.
But yeah, that was kind of my point. God of Frogs said it perfectly. Like, I mean, even somebody who was right past him may have had a better chest.
So, well, Marcus, I think we need to stop beating around the bush. Pause and
give it to Branch. I know it hurts both of our souls quite a bit.
I do like Nick's execution a lot more, and when it's close, that's not a cop out answer, I mean, let me really look at this. Let's see here. Can I see Branch hit it in motion? Give me a second. I may have this. Oh, it's off to the side though. Actually, hold on. I have a comparison video of this year's Arnold Classic, the one that we're using.
Great point, Ash. This is what gets me because we'll watch the videos at the end, and I'm like, wait a minute. This kind of makes me want to change up some of my scoring. So I would love to, input some of these damn videos in between because it would help. Yes. Oh, look at that. Dylan's on his game today.
I am.
Yeah, look at that chest, man. Beautiful. Yeah. Chest got a chest. Look at that. Those are C cups for sure. Pause. But
I think okay. I didn't have the comparison. I wonder if I can quickly find 2011 Arnold. I just want to see Branch in the lineup, just amongst other people. It doesn't have to be anyone.
Yeah. Do you think we oftentimes sleep on mentioning those like that 2010 era of bodybuilder?
Yeah,
because look how much credit we give to Dennis Wolf, Branch. I mean, God, everybody on that stage dang near. It's
man, I don't know. I don't know, Marcus. I think these videos have kind of swung me into Branch's direction.
Well,
Branch,
for mine, it's not
2.5
playing, by the
points.
way.
It's not a video. It's
Oh,
picture.
yeah, I do wish we could do point five, like like one being the not a like I wish we had one. I do wish we I know it doesn't make sense with the scoring, but I wish we had a one because I would feel so much more comfortable giving somebody a one rather than a two.
I'm gonna do it, Marcus. I'll do it. I'll
Branch,
do it for the
yeah, I mean
sake of
you
the
have to.
argument. Are you going to as well? Is anyone gonna go with Nick? Is anyone gonna go
Yeah,
for it?
it's gonna have to be a two, man. It's gonna have to be
For who?
the most narrow win because we can't do a one or a tie. So it's
To
two.
Branch or Nick?
It's a branch.
Okay. I was
Yeah, the
getting
branch. I
excited.
mean, it's not. It's like I said. Maybe it'll be different on stage, and maybe Nick will
Yeah,
have
Nick's
that
composure probably helps IRL, but Branch has a great side leg. The thinner skin throughout the arm, probably, and the thicker pecs, small waist. Yeah, Ash says too.
two for Nick. I'm not mad at that. Nick looked like he could play on the Universal Soldier movie 100%, especially
I
with that
haven't
little
seen
high
that in
top white
forever.
fade.
I haven't seen that in
He
forever.
definitely
Anyway,
could.
another. I don't know. I think this one is close, or I think if we compared peak Branch to peak Nick, it would get even closer. But here, I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna go off my previous knowledge, and I'm gonna say Branch 2.
Why?
Branch's abs and thighs is low key. It's for me. I may put it top 20 of all time. Getting into that list for the quads mainly, but the abs. Let me just show you. Let me see if I can quickly find 2009. Um, I got to find it quickly because people are probably thinking, "Oh, this dude's retarded." But really, I think it's pretty. Maybe not top 20. That's just kind of the ballpark. There are a lot of great abs and thighs poses. I don't know, Marcus. Like the quads, man. The quads, even the taper. The abs are good too. To me, this is just an all-around great pose. I have no issue with anything about it. I guess maybe the slight lat tear or asymmetry, like up in the armpit region. But other than that, there's zero I have wrong with that. EP09. Oh, he left us hanging. Okay, who do you have? Because you left the super chat.
Also, DJ Animar saying either of these winning is the wrong answer. Explain that. I'm actually curious what you mean by that. So please, your next message, if you can, explain
I
that.
think he means that here they're both losers. It's who loses less type of thing, which I
Even for
disagree with.
Branch?
I think Branch is a little bloated on the inside. Nick is bloated on the outside. Nick 3. I don't even know if I can count that. No, Nick, I'll do it. You paid the money, but that's insane. That's insane. I don't even agree with that. Remotely.
To be real, I'm very shocked that you went Branch on this one. And I only say I mean I
Because of
only
how
say
much
that
I
because
glazed Nick.
yeah, you're really big on it. Like you always go to bat for Nick's ab and thigh. Like you consider up there for you. So I'm shocked that you did that, to be real.
I'm trying to find. Let me look at some 2011 lineup photos, shall I? I mean, Victor Martinez is in there, and that's a great abs to thighs. Nice little comparison there. Once I find a photo,
Victor Martinez, another one from that era that's just
completely underrated.
uncrowned. Yep.
One of the few that's
Overrated.
legitimately uncrowned.
Yeah. There's only I think there's and granted, truly uncrowned because people can argue Kai Green not being uncrowned because he lost, even
Yeah,
though I do consider him
lost fair and
uncrowned.
square.
Yes, to arguably the best bodybuilder out there aside from Phil. Now, granted, if you ask Dusty, who must be hard at work right now, because I'm shocked Dusty ain't here right now, but if you ask him, Phil's beating Ronnie.
There's a difference between those who didn't win the Olympia and those that are uncrowned, that are just uncrowned. You know what I mean?
Yeah. 2007, Victor Martinez. Oh, that whole era of him is just it's up there.
And this is washing everybody out. This camera here. It's not the lighting, it's the camera. But hey, if you want to see more 2011 Arnold Classic pre-judging photos, go to www.franksang.com.
Look at Evan over there.
Overriding Branch for 2.
Oh, he got a battle.
Branch is so bad here. EP, open your mind. Dude, Branch has the weaker midsection, weaker quad detail, weaker execution. I can get a Nick win, but Nick 3 is a bit. I Marcus, you're about to go to bat for Nick, I think, right?
I think so. Yeah, I think that
not go Nick 3.
No, dude. I'm so conservative with those points. It's gonna be very tough to go 3. I'm shocked they gave Nick the 3 for the one shot, but I do think that overall execution is what wins it for me. Who do I think has the better silhouette, better shape, all this, how the quad shaped, everything he's doing? I prefer the way Branch is hitting this. So if I was to try to hit this shot and want to look a certain way, I'd go Branch. However, Nick, man, he's just the execution is really good. You're seeing everything. I don't know. This has been the toughest one for me. This has been a tough. People in the chat, help me out. Branch or Nick? I don't care the points. Just do Branch or Nick.
Bro, look at. Did you see the video I put you on to?
Yeah. What's your point? Branch looks incredible. I mean,
oh my soul.
I'm shocked that people are sleeping on Branch in this shot. It's a good shot. I get why if you're trying to be like a stickler, Branch. On the specific pose, it's hard to put Nick. Hard to pick, but Nick takes that one. I know EP already said Nick 3. See, this is why Nick.
He looks at this video and says, "See, this is why I have Nick 3." Are we looking? Do you know Branch is the one in the middle? I mean, what are we talking about, bro? The bulge on Branch midsection is how is that not an issue? What about Nick's fat stomach? Like what? Like I usually defend him, I usually do, but at this year's Arnold Classic, I mean, it's beetle-like with these little limbs and a fat body. It is what it is.
You are a goalpost mover. If I've never seen one, what
Nick
is
Nick in
this?
2023 wins the pose. Nick in 2023.
I'm happy he froze.
I'm not. But there's like a little roundness to the stomach now at the Arnold Classic, and it is what it is.
I get you. I mean, I understand arguments on both sides.
The nail in the coffin is whatever is this.
I don't want to pick. I will say that.
Like, are we Marcus? Look at this. Look at those obliques.
Fuck you. I don't want to pick. Can we move on? I'll come back to this. I'll circle back. I don't want to spend no more time here. I'll circle back to this. I'll pick.
All right. And then we have the
fucking commando.
The most muscular. I have my answer. For me,
are you saying 3?
No, for me, it's just even in like Branch's crab, which is maybe better. I don't know. It's both of them. I just don't like the T-Rex arms.
Yeah,
but everything else is very good. Abs are good. Quads are thick. Chest is thick. He wins the chest, and no matter what he does. So this is going to be close, but I'm going Nick 2 for overall execution. It just looks better to me. Again, Ranchero got in quick on this one. We're saying Nick 2 on here.
Do you have any other variations of this? Do you have them hitting a similar shot or anything?
I have it on stage here. You know, Evan Centopani's a guy that's really overlooked.
Yeah.
Here's Branch's crab.
I'm happy he seems like he's doing good in his business, like on the business side of things.
That hands clasped on Branch is okay, but even then, I think the arms still look weird.
Oh, he's good. I mean, it's a good that right there, beautiful.
Now he looks like Did you watch Dora? Or are you too old for that? You know about that? What you know about that grumpy old troll?
The grumpy old who? Dora the Explorer? What are you talking about?
It's Branch. Yeah, here's your other variation you wanted.
Branch and Yosemite Sam.
But no, I don't. I mean, I can quickly find you I think I have a Branch crab pose I can put up here. I don't really think that makes it better. No, I don't have one.
That's a good point for the last pose. If I had to give Branch abs and thighs, it's because of the thighs.
No,
Look at
I
that
don't have
goofy
one. Not
smile
even.
it got Dylan in. Someone screenshot that.
Sorry.
Branch's winning body part by body part. He wins the torso and the legs, even the traps too. But his execution in leg arm imbalance is horrible. Nick wins. Yeah, I kind of agree with you.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, that's the professional put it very in a the best way it could be said. Yeah, it's just great body parts. If you take him one by one, he's beating him in the thighs. The abs are looking better, chest crazy, traps, but it's just the overall execution, the way it looks. I put Nick's up there with the likes of 2024 Samson, things of that nature. I'm actually very curious to see how much better Andrews is going to get, because we do see him climbing the ranks in his most muscular, which is shocking to me. I didn't think he was ever going to be able to get up there, and he's getting up there. I think it's becoming a very solid and strong most muscular. That's just the hand variations and how he holds them is always up and down for me.
Well, what do you think, Marcus? Everyone has made their decision.
It's a 2. It's a 2 for Nick for me.
Nick 2.
And I put Nick's most muscular up there with the best of them.
And then we got to go back to it. This caused a lot of debate in the chat. The abs and thighs. May I remind you of something? Oof. Oh, wow.
The next person who sends a super chat, that's my answer.
Well, I think people have sent enough for the abs and thighs. Back.
I don't care. Whatever they put, help me out. Help me out, because I can go either way.
Branch.
Well, them 2 people, shout out to them, but because I can't pick, man, this is tough, because it is really
EP
great.
EP09 is not allowed to leave a super chat for this one anymore.
Oh man,
the popular opinion seems to be Branch 2. Oh, okay.
There we go. That's the winner. To the Branch. Thank you, Ranchero, because guess what? At that point, that's kind of what I was leaning towards.
Okay. So what we're going to do now is we're going to take a look at some videos.
Ass off.
We're going to take a look at some videos. Branch on abs and thighs.
Here you go. You're welcome. $15.
We're having to bump it up to
man,
to counteract
put that shit in my hand. If that money does not show, then you owe me.
Okay, we're done.
That jungle love.
We're going to talk
about That's movie night right there.
We're going to talk about the overall physique categories now.
We'll send you the money that Dylan just made from his awesome spectators here.
I'll show some video footage, and same rules apply. Super chat, and you can go out of order. So whichever one you want to weigh in on, put like muscularity dash your margin, conditioning dash your margin. But you want to start with Branch or Nick first in terms of video? I think we've been looking at a lot of Branch video.
Nick. We're gonna do that same thing you've been dick riding the whole time.
All right. All right. Okay. We have a couple of videos to get to on Nick. I'm going to put these scores in. Mark, let's play the videos. Then we'll go back and forth on these. So hold your opinions off on the scorecards, on the scores for now. I'm going to put your scores in for the first round.
Talk about a front relaxed.
I think Nick's front relaxed is good. Really good.
No shit.
Well, a lot of people would say the waistline.
Yeah. When he's in that front relax on that stage, he's double the size of everybody else on that bitch. Samson being
Triple
the
the
caveat.
detail.
Yeah.
Okay. Then there's
Are we bitching about Martin today or no? Are you already filling in your scorecard? I hear you over there contemplating life.
it's just Kenson, because the totals were like, how are the totals between this fan scorecard and then I realized some idiot put his fat finger on the scale. Are we bitching about Martin today or no? No, that's kind of played out. Play both videos side by side. I didn't prepare that for this one. Superset Man didn't have it, so I didn't have it. Here's the other video.
Jay has better structure for bodybuilding stages. Nick is the little.
Okay. Oh man, that front relax makes me want to. Oh, I don't think you'd agree with that.
The front relax. I think his front relax is incredible.
Best of all time.
I think it's one of my favorites up there.
Jay's is pretty good.
Jay's is really good. I think that's why my brother made that comparison too between them and that front relax. Very similar looking, great front relaxed. When you talk about comparison posing, those side shots and those fucking Ian. We always hype up Ian, but another one just kills it in those comparisons.
I only provided balance in the score, something Dylan is lacking in several aspects. Okay.
Ronnie's front relax top one ever. Who is that? Who is it that he reminds me of?
All right,
Blippi?
let's get to this now. It's off to the side, so some of the side chest and side tricep won't look that good, but let me speed it up too. I don't know if you ever heard Branch talk about posing. He said he fucking hated it. And sometimes that shows. Sometimes that does show. Here, I mean, he's pretty good as mandatories, except the back poses. I think. Though, did you see the hamstrings there? When he does a little backwards.
I mean, dude, this is like all this is doing is making Branch go up in my stock. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
This is the back, the upper back is the only thing that's kind of hurting him a little bit, and same thing goes for this rear lat spread, but still good.
Yeah,
a lot of fucking density, man. Look at those calves. Just every body part seems, dialed. Volume on high, and then we can accredit to this training he's been doing. He worked his ass off.
Okay, well. Super chats, feel free to come in now, where we're going to rank these guys 2, 3, and 4 for the overall physique categories of muscularity, condition, shape, and flaws. And I will allow ties. In that case. One goes to one guy. Well, a point goes to one guy. Another point goes to the other. In the meantime, while those are rolling in, Marcus, what do you have for any category?
Shape Branch 2.
Yeah, I bet Branch never thought he'd see the day that he'd win shape over anyone. But I think he's underrated in that regard. I am going to go with you, and it's not even necessarily for like small waist. It's I guess just the overall flow of it. I guess it's Nick's lack of a small waist, and Branch actually, for some reason, in the front shots has better flow. I don't really know.
And yeah, Dan, that's what I was referring to. I like, we were dogging him earlier in like the back shots versus Nick, and then in that video, it's like, yo, this is incredible. His density and especially in his upper back, I was giving all sorts of grace to those traps and everything. It's just crazy dense. It's just the lower back that has that slight issue.
Muscularity, to me, it's To me, I want to do a tie with a Nick lean. I want to do a tie with the Nick lean. Because I think the back is better on Nick, with everything else being pretty close. So maybe I do want to go with Nick. What are your thoughts?
Nick for what? Muscularity, you're saying?
For muscularity, yeah.
I mean, yeah, I'd go Nick muscularity, and that's not to take anything. Well, what? All right, so yeah, very true right there.
Yeah,
Um,
for sure.
what are we putting a highlight on muscularity? Because
It's three things.
like, yeah,
Three things. Overall size. So think Andrew Jack versus Hottie Tube, and there's just more space being taken up on stage. Per square inch muscularity, or pound for pound, a lot of people say, although that's the incorrect term. Like Nick Walker is far more muscular than Andrew Jack. And then completeness. Who has the better set of body parts with the least amount of gaps? I think of those three things.
and you gave it to a 2 for Nick, correct? Would you go branch on this one?
No, I wouldn't go branch. Like I said, it's either a
Oh,
tie
okay,
or a
you're
Nick lean for
deciphering between a
me.
2 or a 3.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna give it a 3 personally. I'm gonna go 2.
2 for Nick.
2 for Nick, yeah.
Okay.
'Cause I don't think it's,
Do I want to match you? Do I think so. And for me, my reason is the back. The back for sure. But yeah.
I mean,
And
yeah, but you could talk about the density. So, like, that's what I'm saying is, like, as far as muscularity, if we're not talking about the poses specifically, if we're just talking about their overall muscle they have, this is why I do always give Nick a lot of credit here. But I feel like Nick deserves that. I mean, Branch deserves that same credit in the sense of, like, dude, the overall density this guy had, aka that dense muscle to his physique, especially the traps, upper back, you know, it's not a. And he had a lot of fucking muscle in his frame, man. A lot of muscle. It's like, okay, William Bonac, another one. Are we gonna
we're
let
gonna
him
do
get us
that one
3?
eventually.
That's a good one, yeah. Somebody
I
said
would
it
give that
earlier,
to
I
Nick
think,
overall.
against Bonac.
Against Bonac, just because Nick is bigger overall, yeah.
Yeah,
That one's
it's like,
close.
yeah. So what are you doing? 2 or 3?
In condition or muscularity?
Muscularity.
Muscularity for me
Conditioning,
is
I think.
muscularity is a Nick too. For condition, I'm also leaning towards Nick, but again, I can go with it. I thought Branch didn't look as dry as Nick, especially and like separation in the legs. That's part of it. It's not just condition; it's also separation. Even though that kind of gets lumped in. Especially in the back, I thought Branch looked a little watery. And if we're splitting hairs, that's like there. Yeah, he's just not as crisp as Nick is. So
Oh, my
yeah,
bad.
if I'm gonna split hairs, and I'm gonna say Nick wins this as well. Nick 2 for condition.
That is a good point, Dan. If Nick had Branch's chest.
Yeah. Does Branch's feathering beat Nick's crispness? It's one body part in my opinion, so I don't think so. But yeah, the lower back for sure. Well, Marcus, what are your thoughts?
Hold on. I saw that the Chow wrote a bunch of like what does plin mean?
It
He's
was your
he's yelling sweet
notification.
nothings again. Say it again.
It was your notification for your phone.
Oh, that's what he was doing. Oh, I thought he was trying to like replicate the noise of, you pegging his girlfriend. I'm
Okay,
sorry.
pegging his girlfriend.
Yeah, I
True.
know how you like to do. Y'all got a little weird relationship. What's his name? Chow Cuck, right?
Chow Cook.
Oh,
That is his
Chuck.
name.
Chuck.
Close enough. No, you were right the first
Shout,
time.
shout out to the Brazilian fans out there.
What do you got in condition, Marcus? We're waiting.
Conditioning, I think personally, man, I don't know where you went. I wasn't listening.
Yeah, I know.
Uh
Nick too.
no, okay, I think should I give it a tie? I think Branch.
Jeez.
I think Branch, but I think I kind of gonna go with hold on, let me see this video because I think Branch is really getting helped with the conditioning overall. But Nick, I'm gonna do Ty. Fuck that, Ty for this one.
All right.
Because I do think that Nick brought incredible conditioning to the especially if we turn him around. But same thing with Branch, man. If we turn him around, Branch's especially lower body, it's arguably more conditioned than Nick's to me personally.
Who is the best Brazilian baller? Well, check. I don't know if Ash meant bodybuilder or actually meant baller.
That's baller is funny.
Remember when Chow yesterday said he's in his late 39s?
Who said that?
Chow, I think. Chow said
yeah,
he's in his
the
late 39s.
Such an age.
Mark's Max Muscle should do a hybrid bodybuilder with all the worst aspects of Nick and Branch for the ultimate gremlin. All right.
We was all off. He said football.
Oh,
so soccer.
You guys are talking soccer. And then in flaws, this one is a bit tough.
Flaws for this one.
Yo, who is that? Whoops.
So what is your main criteria for flaws? It's not posing, correct? Because Branch had some,
It's part of it. That is part of it. I swear. It's everything that doesn't necessarily fit into other categories. Torn muscles, gyno, sus oil use, posing. The same things that count for flaws in any other video we've done.
I'm gonna give him a tie for flaws. I'm gonna do the cop out.
If I already gave Branch shape, I'm kind of leaning towards that. Honestly,
but that's under the shape category. This is why I asked you these stupid questions.
Maybe I want to go Nick too.
Well, you just sound like you was going Branch too.
Branch has T-Rex arms, a torn lat, weird ass posing in the back pose. Although that's So yeah, again, like people that would just assume things would come in here and say, "Oh, Branch is a flawed physique." I mean, even though Nick is more flawless, even though obviously they're both far from that. But I think when you really look at it, I don't like later Branch for sure. Later Branch with all those torn muscles, yeah. This Branch, I don't really. I'm going with you, a tie.
Yeah, and I understand why someone would give it to Branch because of the overall shape of Nick and having those, I think shape being the main thing, but I kind of put that under the shape category.
The shape category. Well, let me put this down for Marcus. Tie and condition. My soul.
You gotta get your own catchphrases.
I was just stuck with. Okay. Well, let me put in some real scores. All right. And then I don't have any scores. No one left any super chats. Womp womp for the overall physique categories. So whichever one catches my eye first, everyone, muscle condition, shape, and flaws. Super chats override it, but tell me what you guys have there so I can put something down. In that for the fan scorecard.
It's a heel, yeah. I think that would be considered
a flaw, yeah.
A flaw for sure, yeah. Which, yeah, I like, to me, the more flaw, yeah, it's hard though, man. It's hard.
Pause. How hard is it?
It's hard to pick. It's like you when you had that one outfit at the Arnold. It was hard to pick, What outfit am I gonna wear?
Because you weren't following the dress code.
What outfit am I gonna wear today? I'll wear this one. What about tomorrow? Ah, this one again.
Weren't following the dress code.
Conditioning 2 for Nick and muscularity also.
One at a time, you greedy bastard.
Well, Commando said 2 for Nick muscularity. I guess Nitmu said conditioning 2. Ash says Nick overall more complete, better posing. Flaws, it might be a tie for me. Conditioning also a tie, although Nick might be drier. Good point. Flaws are a tie, and shape is 2 for Branch, in my opinion. Yeah, I agree. I actually pretty much agree with a lot of what Nitmu said. Nick is taller and filled out. His physique
Maybe he should be
just
on the
as
show.
much as Branch. Say it again.
Maybe he should be on the show.
Muscularity 3 for Nick. Condition 2 for Nick. Flaws 1 for Nick. Sahil.
Do you think I should just take an average here?
Yeah, you kind of go
Flaws
off what
and
they're saying. 'Cause I think they're all giving good input, to be real. I mean, it's
Yeah.
all very.
Nick is condition and muscularity 2. Muscle 2 for Nick. Nick overall more complete, better posing.
Clearly, Nick's winning the muscularity with the.
Yeah, I'll give him a small win for the fans on that. Condition, it feels like maybe it's a tie.
The professional's been dropping gems. Branch's arms aren't as good as Nick's legs.
Branch's arms aren't as good as Nick's legs. Real? Yeah.
Be a difference maker.
Condition 2 for Nick. Nick is more handsome. Unironically, that probably helps subconsciously.
Depending on what part of the world you're from. You might like that rugged.
Yeah,
Texas
okay,
rattlesnake.
Marcus. What ethnicity or nationality likes Branch's look?
If I'm being real, like
Russian? Scandinavian?
Maybe white women from like middle America. If I'm being real, like they might prefer the Branch look.
All right.
Very rugged. A rugged
Brazil.
Wrangler
What kind of answer is that?
Goblins. Mexican, US.
I'm gonna give.
And
It
you
looks
would-
like I'm giving Nick a 2 in condition for the fans as well. Shape, it seems to be a tie because no one has really said anything. Marcus, did you see anything in the chat?
Hold on. Nipmu says something. Because I agreed with a lot of what Nipmu put.
Yo, why is that my mom?
Hey, mid-white
women
see?
would like
She
it.
knows. Shout out to Mama Cook. Lovely lady, may I add.
Flaws,
A
tie,
lovely lady.
shape 2, Branch. Any straight man would pick Branch. So I need flaws and shape. What do we think between Nick and Branch?
This is such a great point by DJ Anamar, by
Inuits.
the way. He said he's Stone Cold Steve Austin. Any straight man would pick Branch. That's definitely why Dylan was so quick to say Nick, because he got that good jaw structure and all that. I know.
I hate you.
Shoot. Dan said condition 2, Nick. Flaws, tie. Kind of agree. Shape 2, Branch. Agreed. Muscularity 2, Nick. Agreed. They are too close to give 3 anywhere. Agreed again. Branch would be the undisputed Mr. Universe and Mr. World if he didn't compete in IFBB, hence the Middle East, I say.
Well, Marcus, you're a math whiz. What does the consensus look like for the fan scorecard? For flaws and shape.
Shape is Branch. Flaws
2?
is a tie.
Flaws is a tie.
Yeah.
I like it. Oh man, this is all sorts of fucked up because of what's his face's stupid
EP at 3.
More like
again,
CP.
I want to take. I know you're looking over, but I want to take a moment and just really give your mom a shout out. That's so awesome that she's watching, tuned into the shenanigans. I love it.
Yeah,
and she pinned it right too. That Middle America women will pick Branch. they're also wrestling fans. So
yeah, they are. Okay, now I gotta do this.
Look how happy Dylan looks in that freeze frame. You gotta love it. A little smirk.
Sorry.
He gonna come right back to the video.
Oh no. Oh wow.
This is actually a really good matchup, by the way.
I haven't calculated the final scores. Do we agree that this can go either way? 100%. That's what you're gonna say. You're gonna say
yes,
100%.
Yes, but I do think that this version of Nick would win on the stage. So I do think this is a great matchup, like great, and there's similarities too. Weirdly enough, there's like this. It's a good, tit for tat situation going on. They both had great conditioning. The overall muscularity of Nick really
And they
helps
have
with
their
the
issues.
overall shape of Branch. Say it again.
They have their issues. Not mentally. That'd be Martin versus Branch.
I think Branch had some. I think Branch had
some demons,
issues
as the kids would say.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Oh, I appreciate it. Somebody got a screen grab of your face.
Oh, what is it in the Discord?
No, it's right here.
Join the Discord, by the way, by becoming a channel member. I'd really appreciate that. I'm building an army of like Hitler Youth.
Joining an army, a bunch of He-Man, Little Rascal Club members.
He-Man woman haters.
Sadly, I'm the only one in there trying to represent for the
feminist in chat.
Yeah, there we go. I'm the only one in there and say, "Come on, guys."
All right,
it's how you approach.
Let's see. Let's get to the scorecards now. We're gonna start with the fan scorecard. Ooh. Man, EP really did kind of screw this up. Or maybe not. Maybe not.
How much would it have changed?
I mean, flipping that one pose doesn't change. It makes it like 50-50, I think.
Have we done Martin Prague? Well, we haven't, clearly. We should do Martin Prague versus Nick.
Yeah, I was going to do that one. It's on my list.
I think that's a really good one.
I think you're a really good one. Okay, let's take a look at your scorecard.
You're going to add an I to the M.
I to
what?
the M.
For immaturity.
Yeah, I do.
Well, that's shocking. Is this correct?
What would not be correct about it?
I would have thought I had Nick winning. I do think Nick wins.
You gave them a tie in condition.
You
gave them a tie.
Oh yeah, let them pick my Evan thigh. Yeah.
But I mean, it can go either way. And then the math is right. Let me just make sure you gave Branch the first 3 poses. You gave Nick.
Holy crap, I did. Yeah.
I think that's correct. Well, anyway, everyone knows what time it is. We've seen all the regular scorecards.
I'm not saying your little catchphrase, man.
Everyone in chat say it's time. We've seen all those half-baked scorecards, including your guys's. It's time to take a look at a real scorecard. Oh, what do we have here? Nick.
Somebody who took 15 minutes before the live to make this happen. That's what it was.
You're such a. I hate you, actually. The final scores are in. I gotta put them on the. I gotta put them in here. I gotta fill them in.
My old school ways clearly came out in putting the older guy first. However, I think Nick wins this matchup on a stage.
Well, Marcus.
Quite handedly at that.
Wait. Can you see my scores? Can you see the thing?
Nope. I see Branch still getting his pose on.
All right. Here we go. What about now?
3 times speed.
You see white?
Using his fast twitch muscles.
Very close matchup. 50.8 to 49.2.
Did you save it for Nick?
The winner is Nick. Well, I didn't save it for Nick. We had it very close.
The fans.
We had it. The fans probably saved it more than anybody. They had the biggest winner, margin wise. You were pretty close, but yeah. Thanks a lot, EP. But I agree. I did this matchup a while back with 2024 New York Pro Nick Walker, so not a very good version, and 2010 Olympia Branch Warren. Let me take that banner off. And I said Nick is. I had Branch winning on poses, but Nick is probably like I think Ash said in chat. It's an overall more complete physique, and Arguably, even though we all went to bat for Branch, there's probably still less wrong with it, or less gaps, less unsavoriness overall. And like you said, with this particular version, it was full. It was also conditioned. Yeah. I mean, shows are one from the back.
True. Till you got Andrew and Samson on that stage. All of a sudden, we're doing that little switcheroo.
Yeah. I told you we were going to do this. I told you off camera we were going to do this. Andrew Jack versus Dennis Wolf. Yeah, we were going to do that.
Yeah, where Andrew's going to clown Dennis.
You think so?
I do.
I disagree hard. Marcus. Dennis Wolf at his peak is a top 10 bodybuilder of all time.
Because you're always big on Dennis.
He's a great bodybuilder.
What I'm saying, that 2010's time, man, that these guys were really up there.
2010s is the best era of bodybuilding besides the era we're in now. I still think 2010s is better, but the 2020s isn't fully hatched yet. So
I would
say at the end of the decade. Yeah, I mean, you had Phil, of course, a reigning champion, but then you had guys like these like C-tier guys that you would think of are still like Ben Pekulski and Josh Lenardowitz, guys that are like their equivalent now would be like Mo Foda, but even like their roster down the line was just a lot stronger than today's roster.
Yeah, I think if you put the 2010s versus the 90s, they're whipping ass.
Oh, for sure. And maybe not in terms of like legacy or how much people beat them off and make edits for them on TikTok and Instagram, but 2010s.
Stop talking about Kevin like that. Keep Kevin's name out of your mouth. I know that's who you're
There are a few exceptions across any era, besides like golden era guys. But the 90s, they're kind of few and far between. Like we saw that even Dorian kind of has trouble against some of the best physiques of today. We compared him to Samson, and like it wasn't. I can't even remember what we had, but we were like, yeah, it's not a cakewalk to say the least.
But you made a good point prior to where if we put some of these guys in the way there, Arnold, you mentioned it with Arnold. Now, if we gave Arnold the same type of posing that doing today, the same this and that, it'll be a whole different story. Same thing with Dorian. If we put a Dorian in a similar, situation as far as the overall pose as some of these guys today, whether it's a back double, rear lat spread, he might be, up there with these guys too. So
all 4 front poses, so that includes front double, front lat, abs and thighs, and most muscular. I could say unequivocally right now, Dennis's crab destroys anything Andrew can muster, bro.
I think Andrew is also beating Dennis Wolf quite handedly.
Wow. That's embarrassing.
I know you love Dennis. I know you love him.
I do. A guy that would honestly go back in the 90s, Dennis and Andrew could both go back in the 90s and beat just about everyone besides Ronnie and maybe 93 Dorian. Maybe a bigger version of Dorian. In terms of Dennis, I think he beats everyone in the 90s, besides, of course, the aforementioned Ronnie. But even like, it's imagine Flex Wheeler, but I was about to say 6 inches taller. He would be 5 inches taller, and
that good old 6'5".
Even then the math isn't correct. But imagine Flex Wheeler 6 inches taller, up to 90 pounds bigger, and it's real muscle. Well, at least it's, Flex in his later career, full of oil. And maybe you want to say the same thing about Andrew. A lot of people do. It's nowhere as egregious as what Flex was getting away with back in 1998 or 99. Disgusting, bro. Disgusting. And then if you want to say, well, 93 was his best, 93 would get blown off the stage by Andrew Jack. It's what it is.
I agree with you, Dan. Dennis's front lat spread was quite legendary.
Oh man, Marcus is losing ground more and more as he thinks about it. Oh, the most muscular, I don't know. The front lat spread, I don't know. Marcus, we'll do that one. Do you want to do that for Tuesday?
Which one? Dennis and Andrew or Dennis and Nick?
Dennis and Andrew.
Yeah, I think Dennis and Andrew is a great matchup. I also want to do Martin and Nick.
You could fuel a road trip with flicks of his arms. Brutal. They were pretty bad. They were pretty bad. But yeah, okay. So, final thoughts on the winner of this comparison. Do you have any?
No, well-deserved win for Nick. I'm happy for Dylan's scorecard and the fan scorecard because it saved this.
I gotta say though, I hopefully this comparison puts some, even though he lost, puts some respect on Branch's name, you know, because we always say modern guys dominate the top 20 bodybuilders list, and we would say Nick at his best, especially now with this great Arnold Classic version, is pushing the top 10 spot. With that said, Branch has to be top 15. At least top 20. I know there's a lot of guys that can, you know, styles make fights. There's a lot of guys that can get in between other guys, even though it may not seem like on paper.
Yeah.
Even in a 2v2 or 1v1. But Branch is a damn good bodybuilder. Like, besides, even the back poses hold up all right, especially depending on if you just want that density and thickness. But like the front double is actually a really strong pose. The abs and thighs is a surprisingly strong pose. So, the side poses, I mean, there's not too many people that are going to beat Branch in the side poses. So there's automatically 4, and that's going to be hard to beat him in, and that's already half the comparison.
The 4 horsemen. Some would call him a workhorse.
We're really on the subject of horses today, rightfully so. But anyway, we'll be back. We'll be back Tuesday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to compare Andrew Jack's 2026 Arnold Classic version versus Dennis Wolf from the 2013 Mr. Olympia.
Yeah, and please show up to this Tuesday stream because I have to hit the gym legit at the craziest of times when it's the most populated just to make that stream. So
because your gym closes, doesn't it?
At 10.
Damn.
So my normal time would be 8 to 10, to where for a Tuesday stream I have to go at like 5:30.
Prime time. Right.
Yeah, the prime time. Man, Dan, appreciate you. Great video, Dylan Marcus. Appreciate you, brother. You've had a lot of great input as well, and I think you might be making me a fan of them.
8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
8 p.m. EST.
Eastern Standard Time. And again, let's shout out everything. Check out our new our new show on Old School Labs, Muscle Immaturity. We got some good things going on. I don't know if you ever want to try going live on there, Marcus, but I'm down for that as well.
I think it'd be a really good idea.
Yeah. So we got a lot of things coming. Pause. But yeah, check out our show, Muscle Immaturity, on the Old School Labs channel. And then, yeah, with that said, we'll be back on Tuesday for another live stream. I'll be pumping out content as normal. And make sure you hit the like button on this video. Subscribe for more. And we'll see you all in the next video stream, wherever you see us first. Thanks for watching.
If you're still here, go follow me at Mr. N0LYMPIA, Mr. Olympia. Follow me on my socials. I'd appreciate it. I like people who actually know bodybuilding and follow bodybuilding. That's what I'm all about.
Become a channel member and join the Discord, by the way. If you become a channel member, shoot me an Instagram DM so I can get you in the Discord. Anyway,